Hi, I'm Mary, a librarian and book reviewer with a focus on stories written for kids, tweens, and teens. Today I get to share with you this book called The Grumpy Goat, written by mother-daughter duo Once Upon a Dance. This is the story of a family that lives on this really lovely sunny street, and Aspen and Sycamore Saps, the kids in the family, love to hear the stories their parents bring home about all of the activities and adventures that they've had during the day. Now, in the backyard, they have blackberry bushes, and these blackberry bushes grow so big and so much that they need a way to do something about them. They can't make enough jam, and so they decide to adopt a goat to help ease the problem a little bit, maybe eat some of the blackberries himself. So when they adopt their goat, though, he wants nothing to do with the blackberries. He's very grumpy and doesn't really want to do more than eat dandelions. They think maybe he is a little bit lonely, so they start adopting more creatures to bring into their backyard, which is really fun for the kids, gives the backyard even a little bit more life and vibrancy. And when it comes down to exactly why the goat is grumpy, then they realize how they might be able to make things better and also keep their new friends. This story is very silly. It really brings in all of the animal husbandry and friendliness that can come from kiddos and families that enjoy having animals, especially ones that are maybe a little bit more obscure in a city setting. So you've got this lovely backyard filled with all sorts of plants, and then as these creatures come in, the backyard gets filled up a little bit more as everyone kind of starts fitting in together. Luckily, everyone in the household works on the chores together, and they build sort of like a farm environment in the city. This book is written similarly to many of the others in the series. So you've got three segments really. You have large illustration with these silly stick figures kind of the characters. You'll notice that each of the books in this series have different illustrators. So you've got lots of different visual aspects in these books to look at. You also have the text of the book, and then you have some descriptions with images of Ballerina Kenora to help with the movement aspect. So in each of these stories, you have this narrative that is entertaining on its own, and then there are pieces of the narrative that invite you to move. So this is written for an elementary school aged audience, and whether you have a child reading it on their own and acting out the movements by themselves, or if you have a classroom, or if you kind of take bits and pieces, retelling the story on your own, there's lots of ways to engage with these stories and making them your own. So whether you are a dance teacher or a parent or a teacher, you will find ways to engage with this story with kids who love to move, whether they are dancers innately or not. So if this sounds like a great fit for you, I hope you look for it at your favorite bookstore.